Hello, everyone. Welcome to 60-minute access of Yakuza 5. I'm Bronson Fiore, joined by the ever-awesome Anthony Ta.
Hello, and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! I nearly called this Super Mega Awesome Go Playtime.
Do we want to do this? I'm all for it. That's what we did with Until Dawn.
That's how that decision happens. Is we start oh god.
Yeah, we started playing Until Dawn, and it was just like, oh man, you remember this stuff right here?
Yes.
Ancient PS3 code.
I remember a lot of it from this past weekend. Like, so on New Year's, we had a New Year's party.
Yeah.
You sadly had to work, but I had a bunch of people over and we played games. You'll hear a lot about it during this week's Gamecast. Mm-hmm. And we booted up the PS3 to play a bunch of fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
And man, just going back to this system is difficult. Like, if it were any other game besides this one or Persona, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Come on, it doesn't look that bad.
No, this game looks actually really good. They stylize everything really well. Especially because this game actually came out 3 years ago in Japan.
I am kind of a little sad that we could have, we didn't, put this game in earlier. Because then it would be, one of those franchises where, every major release ended up on our top 10. But it came out in the middle of December, so we had no time to play it.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If I like it as much as I like the other ones, it's going to go on my personal top 10 for next year.
Yeah.
Screw you all. I'm breaking the rules because Yakuza.
Well, the thing is that December 2015.
Yeah.
We just don't have enough time. So yeah, you can put it to next year just fine.
Yeah, it's...
I did not play Yakuza 3. I bought 4. That was like $17 on Amazon. No one bought Yakuza 4, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is the best surprise I've ever bought.
This is a digital only game,
which is good because you don't have to print stuff.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to deal with the whole well, we're not selling, let's lower the price.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna start a fresh save.
It's got a new menu.
It does. They don't have this they did a lot of stuff.
They did a lot. This is a 50 gigabyte download.
Yeah.
That's big.
This is a big game.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. It has 4 separate stories.
Do you pick one from the menu, or is it just how the story goes along?
It is just how the story goes along.
Let's. Do we want to? How bad do we want to look on camera?
Let's go normal.
Auto upgrade.
Off. I actually Yeah, we because it knows I played Yakuza 3. I got a scarf.
Does it know you played Yakuza 4?
Does it? Let's find out.
It does.
Yes. The Fat Stacks amulet, making all that paper.
I don't know if I lost the system data because I changed the hard drive on my PS3 at one point, and I don't know when I did that.
If you have the save,
it says system data, it didn't say save.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, because I thought
I just need to put the disk in, and it'll put the system data in there.
Maybe it reads the trophies, because I know that I don't have my installs for Yakuza 3 or 4 on here, because they are huge, and I delete them.
This is the game that got the perfect score from Famitsu in Japan, which is it's a rare thing.
That never happens.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. And then, of course, it took forever for this to come to America, and we're like, of course, the one Yakuza game that is, amazing, according to the Japanese publisher, isn't coming to America until now.
It took them 3 years. This was on my most anticipated list for 4 years straight. Think about that. 4 years of being Yakuza 5, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 5. It's finally here.
So this is street gang versus corporate. I wouldn't say corporate, but higher class gangs.
You didn't realize this entire 6-minute access might be cutscenes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
This game is so just... Because I'm not that far into it, sadly. The big boss. Chairman Dojima.
That guy.
After his years of being smoking cop uncle in Persona 4, this is what happened.
Oh man, he looks kind of like him too.
Kinda. Like different haircut and like different nose is the big changes.
Well, different art style.
That too.
Just look at Link and how many different looks he's had. There's the awkward Skyward Sword version, which looks not really like the artwork, which kind of bothered me. Can you remember that? It's like the artwork looked awesome, and then you saw the actual game, and Link just looks really awkward.
You're like, oh.
Twilight Princess Link definitely looked like the artwork.
Twilight Princess
Except he looks a little younger than in the art. He looks like he's about late teens-ish.
Family patriarch, Tadashi and Madara.
I cannot pronounce these names. I need to play more Persona, and then I'll play.
You need to take your Japanese lessons.
Yeah. What to do in January? Play Xenoblade, play Yakuza, play your Persona 4.
Learn Japanese.
Be Japanese. Drive a Nissan.
So I had Ray play through Yakuza 3. And that game has a moment that will rip your heart out.
But Persona 4, Yakuza 4 had the ramen scene.
It does.
Oh,
that which is also amazing. It also has that prison break scene that's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, that too. A dude who has not seen a woman in like 15 years and then sees a little girl. Oh dear.
That potential.
Yeah, that could have gone really bad. This looks better than I remember in Yakuza 4.
Well, yeah,
because production values.
Yeah, because they. I can't believe we're getting another one of these, by the way.
Yakuza 0?
Yeah, that prequel.
But it's for PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. They also had a zombie game after 4.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
That wasn't good.
Man, how kind of boring must it be to just stand on the side of the street just looking at them finishing their conversation in the car?
Ugh. Oh.
I imagine the American equivalent would be like Mafia versus like Street Gang.
Yeah.
I guess that would be, at least as far as looks.
So apparently the Tojo clan is allying with this new clan that's really small and 500 people, is what I got from that conversation. Granted, I'm not like super intently paying attention, but
I always feel like Yakuza did a very good job with, let's keep it Japanese, but just provide subtitles, so we don't have awkward English.
The first two had English voice acting in the States. Fun fact, Majima, the one eyeball guy, that was played by Mark Hamill.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I apologize, everyone. I'm very tired. The start of my weekend was a New Year's party that went until 7 in the morning. And then I was awoken at 10 a.m. that same morning. And then, didn't get to bed yet until noon. So, yeah, my weekend was just this, starting from Friday night at 8 o'clock until, yesterday afternoon, I was in one giant party, basically.
Does this guy get shot now?
Why does this motherfucker always get shot in every game? Every time, it's just this guy's...
He's gonna walk off alone, which, when you're a chairman, well...
I'm gonna be honest, I would be a really bad, high-level executive just because, I would still want to, live my life the way I do.
Well, there's
now.
now 2 dudes going after him.
To make sure he doesn't die.
Yes.
No one ever talks about these games, ever.
Well, yeah, I could see why.
another thing about these games is, like, everyone wants a new Shenmue. And this is as closest as you are going to get. Even then, it's still really different. But, yeah. This game looks really good. Like, considering it is a game from 2012, like, it looks really good. Like, the way they angle all the cameras, the style they use, like all that, like, bright neon in the background. Wow. Hey man, you got some Coke?
Nah. Yeah, our guy's just looking at him.
What?
確か客の希望があれば理由もなく乗車拒否することはできなかったはずだ。
Oh right, I totally forgot. Japan. The driver is on the other part of the road.
Yes, they drive on the left side.
Yeah.
The wrong side of the road.
It's really weird.
Also, like on some Japanese cars, you know, the door mirrors are actually located all towards the front fenders.
Yeah, as shown right there.
I think that's an older feature, though.
It's like one of the things that's fascinating to me about playing the Yakuza games is like they try and stay accurate to what Japan is, and at times that is awesome because you get to like see weird, you know, bits of Japanese culture and like the way Japan is. But
when the driver's ID has him wearing sunglasses and a, you know, medical
yeah,
on,
what the hell?
that is not very. That is very highly suspicious.
It's a nice town.
Also in Asia, those medical mask things is actually, I wouldn't say, is uncommon.
It's not at all.
Because, like...
We saw it at CES.
Yeah, it's like, I can understand why, because it's like... What was it, like that SARS thing happened in China a while ago? Yeah, that thing was pretty scary.
Yeah. I'm actually from Tokyo myself. This is definitely a Yakuza game. Because it's like, it's very much like we will be sitting here watching cutscenes for at least 30 minutes.
Isn't that a Japanese thing, though?
It is. It's very much like, I was very surprised that Metal Gear 5 was not that again.
It could have been.
The
prologue was like that.
Yeah.
Ground Zeroes was like that, but then I guess, yeah.
Up, here we go.
Pushing buttons now.
Because this is gameplay. I'm guessing they just didn't want to, like, direct a cutscene.
Well, they did. It's just, you know, Yakuza has like a limited budget, I imagine.
Oh, no. That's why, though.
Oh, boy. So, basically, the recession hit. We needed to figure out our business, so, yeah.
You know, Japan is a weird as shit country, like, when you think about it, because, like, Yakuzas are a real thing. And it's basically like we have a... God, what's the way I'm trying to phrase it? Like, they're a real thing, and they work under the law. Like, they're a legal thing. They're a company. But they do a bunch of illegal shit that is very obvious. It's weird. It is a weird thing. Like, the Mafia isn't a company. You don't tax the Mafia. Like they have storefronts and stuff, like where it's like a business they own.
Yeah.
But it's not like here's our legal criminal organization.
Isn't criminal illegal anyways? It's a
Yeah,
little paradox.
yeah, like it's this. Yeah. This was the to be squashed, balance to be drawn between East and West again. Okay, so it's another war, like pre-Yakuza 3, that could start. Another gang war. Let's see if we can have as many people on our side as we can. So build a Nagoya.
I am disclosing lots of information to a taxi driver without naming anything.
It is Kazuma. I'm betting that driver is Kazuma. Like that, there's no way it's not. No. There's no way that is not Kazuma.
Hey, we're back to a cutscene.
Oh.
I guess they didn't want to do camera shots of that entire ride.
これ以上目的地のないドライブにはお付き合いできません。歩いて帰るとでも言うつもりか。
That's neat about Japanese cabs.
Well, I think. Don't they have like the light thing on the American ones?
I've never noticed that on the American ones.
What happens if you introduce the concept of, well, Uber to Japan?
Japan?
Hey, we just recently got that in this city.
Dude, I'm so stoked for that.
It's like commuting.
Like, I'm going to calculate if it is either cheaper to bus
Well,
ride.
I want to be careful because if it's like the rodeo or the air race is going on, it'll spike.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like during the most of the year. Like, I'm curious to see if it would be cheaper to ride an Uber, or like take the bus to.
I think it will be for sure. It'll be a lot more expensive than the bus. It's just a matter of, well, how much are you willing to pay for convenience?
Yeah, because the bus it's $65 a month.
Yeah, because you go to work like 25 times a month.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Up. Title card. Late title card.
Always with the late title cards.